It's a film about truth. It's a film about fighting for the truth. It's a film about this amazing woman who risked her life and ultimately died seeking the truth and fighting for the truth, and really fighting on behalf of, you know, the victims of war who are voiceless. She fought and she died giving voice to the voiceless.
I need a photographer. Any good?
The best. Can't stop thinking about it.
Once you go crazy, it's not something you get used to.
Jamie and Roz both spent an incredible amount of time researching Marie and Paul, researching how they carried themselves, how they spoke, you know, their idiosyncratic movements, and obviously who they were as people and what they stood for. And you know, I was absolutely astonished at how they both just sort of melted into those roles.
What happened?
They've opened fire on journalists.
If the government catches you, they'll kill you.
Having been in conflict zones and been in dangerous situations, obviously, I connected a lot with the experiences that Marie had, and I think that very much influenced the way I went about telling this story, the way I went about researching the story, and almost every single frame of the film is something that I can relate to or understand, and by no means would I ever compare myself at all to her. I mean, she was an absolute one-of-a-kind, legend in the field of war reporting. But in my little experience of being out there and being in these dangerous situations, I did feel a huge connection to her.
I hate being in a war zone, but I also feel compelled to see it for myself.
Because you're addicted to it.
People have asked me, was it difficult transitioning from making docs to making my first narrative? And I think making any film is difficult. I honestly haven't viewed this process as that different. It's all about trust. Making documentaries is all about trust. It's finding subjects that you can relate to, and building a rapport with them, and building a deep relationship with them so that they trust you to be themselves. And I found that is a similar process in making narrative films, is creating that and forging that relationship with your actors, so that you trust them and that they trust you.
Maybe I would have liked a more normal life. Maybe I just don't know how.